Oh my God. Mm-hmm. It's about 11 p.m. We're here in Koreatown, Nong Dan. I've been wanting to come to this place because it's got some crazy cheesy short ribs and it's packed, lying out the door. It's gonna be like an hour before we get in. You gonna be okay? You gonna starve to death?
I don't want to eat something next door first.
It looks so good. Everyone's getting that massive plate of cheesy short ribs. I want that thing. Okay, number one thing to get here, it seems like everyone is getting the braised beef short rib and got the large spicy. We got a large portion of spicy short ribs. But then, this is why I like Addie. All right, what else are we getting in addition to the large spicy short ribs?
The galbiton, the special beef back rib short rib soup.
And that's amazing here.
I think it's great. My
Okay.
favorite place to eat.
Hey, you can never order too much food. You can only have too much food regret. This could seriously have been made inside the gates of heaven. No wonder they call this the city of angels. I mean, if this isn't holy angelic, I don't know what is. Look how easily this bone just pulled apart. And inside this holy pool of meat, you got rice cakes, scallions. Oh my gosh, just the most deliciously spicy looking galbi soaked in this elixir of spicy broth. Oh my goodness. You need to come here and try this. This will give your life new meaning. I'm not even kidding you. That's awesome, right? And you never ordered this before.
I don't know why.
I mean, we also got the soup. We'll see how good it is later, but good Lord, this is amazing. I mean, this will make you want to do a little beefy, delicious, happy dance. I just had a piece of carrot soaked in that sweet, thick, spicy pool of sauce. I don't think I loved a carrot more in my life. That is a tender, juicy galbi. Right off the bone, you can see the specks of chilies hanging on for dear life. I recommend getting the spicy option because I feel like that's the perfect amount of heat for me. And definitely, this is something you have to eat with rice. What I love about this, not only is this thing just the most tender chunks of meat, it's so hot that even though the cheese has gotten cold, when it touches the meat on the bottom, it reheats the cheese and it makes it all stringy again. This galbi is not only delicious, it's basically the fountain of youth for cheese. And not only that, you know, the little thing that they do with the blowtorch, like, it looks cool, but it also adds that nice flamey, smoky taste to the galbi. So you can taste that nice fire and that great smokiness flavor as well. There's like no time to get civilized during this meal. Pick up a bone and just start gnawing on it. That's the way it demands to be done. This savage flavor demands to be reciprocated with equal barbaricness. Because you do not want to leave a single morsel left on this roll. Meat is perfectly seasoned, and that heat, it just keeps edging you on. Just like every single episode of One Punch Man, season 1, this dish never gets boring. And just like One Punch Man, one bite of this, yeah, it'll smack your senses right out of your head. We also got galbiton. This is Addie's recommendation. So this is beef galbi soup. This is just a galbi feast right now. So this thing's got goji berries. We got some slices of beef, scallions, mushrooms, vermicelli noodles, and this does look spectacular. Now, I don't know if getting this and this together is gonna be good because this flavor is intense. I'm hoping this thing isn't like Geno's, like it looks powerful, but doesn't actually pack a punch. You know, always gets beaten and needs sides, I'm gonna come rescue him. Oh yeah. This is a galbi double whammy meal right now. One cheesy, powerful, aggressive, spicy, in-your-face flavors. The other, it looks a little more subtle. I mean, it's got a ton of meat in here as well. But the broth looks a little more subtle. Trust me, it is not, my friends. One sip. That amazing, powerful beef flavor just clobbers you. If you like beef soup, like powerfully beefy soup, this is your calling. Tender, nice, fatty tasting slices of beef. There's not any spices in here. It just has a really nice, aromatic, comforting flavor. Oh man, every single bite of this cheesy, potatoey short rib just kind of transports you to this beefy la la land where Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone live, and every day they just sing about the glory that is this dish. I'm on my way to meet my good friend Keith. We were talking about fried chicken one day because those are the conversations we typically have. He told me about one of his favorite fried chicken places, and it's here around the 626, Tokyo Fried Chicken. So I'm meeting him over there now. This is Keith, obviously. So wait, this is your favorite?
This is my favorite
fried
chicken place in all of LA, maybe beyond that. I haven't tried all of them everywhere, but this is the one that I always tell people, this is my favorite fried chicken place, because it really is.
All right, well, I'm glad it's around, because I'm hanging around this area, and this is like my hood.
I know, right? Everything else here is hot pot and like Chinese food, and then there's this guy in the middle of the place. It's not big enough to house any of the amount of people that come here. It's truly a little diamond in a bunch of other great diamonds that aren't the same. Basically, it's a diamond in a sea of pearls.
There you go. I'm so excited to try this because I saw the crowd here. When I went to the hot pot at the corner, I saw loads of people waiting in front of this place, and that's all because of you. So, what's your favorite things here?
Oh yeah, well actually, some of my favorite things are showing up right now. These fried potatoes that are battered and fried, and then these crispy chicken skin pieces, which are just, that's what you like the most about fried chicken. Like,
yes.
It's the skin, and they've made it so you can have just that by itself.
If you guys never had chicken skin before, I mean, we eat a lot of pork skin, a lot of chicharron. Chicken skin is very undervalued as a food item. It's delicious because it's nice and juicy. It's got such a great oil and a nice chew to it, especially when it's deep fried like this. They make their own sauces, right?
Spicy ponzu, normal ponzu.
Oh my God. That is one of the best I've had.
At first, your mouth is hit with like heat, and you don't taste the flavor yet, but then it melds into like, oh, you taste the chicken fat, you taste the salt, you taste these other flavors. I also just love ponzu sauce. It's just something we don't, it's just
Ponzu sauce on the chicken.
on the chicken.
All right, I'm game for that.
We get a little sweet, a little salty, a little spicy.
So I've had chicken skin fried at other places. Sometimes it comes out a little greasy.
They use a different oil here that's much cleaner, really doesn't stick to it, where fried chicken is known for being greasy, like it's a greasy food. This isn't somehow. It still has all the crispiness, all the flavor, and it doesn't have this excess grease on your fingers. These guys are so incredible. They're just battered, fried potato. So they're in between a chip, in between a potato. It's just a really great textural experience.
And it's crispy, crunchy on the outside. This is not, I mean, usually you get something like this, it's not as crunchy as this. Yo.
It's like a mashed potato, but it has more texture.
It's like a mashed potato tempura, almost.
I would say like dip a little bit of this guy.
Oh, okay.
You don't need much. Go in hard.
Yeah, I need to dunk this in.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
Yeah.
This is very Japanese flavor sauce. You mentioned before with the chicken skin. The spices is on the outside of the chicken.
Yeah.
Looks mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Oh. I'm not sure I chewed or not.
Right? It's so tender. It's so moist. There's just all this salinity going on in the experience, and then you soak it in the ponzu.
Oh, for sure. I feel like my chicken eating live just flashing before my eyes. This skin is incredible. It tastes kind of like the fried chicken skin that we had, just as light, just as melts in mouth crunch. Do you feel like it's really spicy?
It's not spicy. It's just spiced. You know, there's just a lot of flavor. It appears like, oh, this might be dry chicken. It doesn't have enough grease, and then you get into it, and it is so unbelievably moist.
That is amazing fried chicken.
It really is.
My favorite is the breast because I like a giant
I am the
bite of
same
meat.
exact way.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Of course, I'm a breast boy. Some people are wingmen, some people are breast boys, some people are thigh guys.
Yep.
But I am such a big fan of chicken breasts.
Oh my god. As soon as you hear the crunch between your teeth, your mouth is just flooded with this juice. It looks like you might have to crunch through the skin and have to bite through some like heavy dough or something like that. It's the lightest thing. No resistance when your teeth sinks into this baby.
Oh my god. It is so good.
I like what you did here. You just like doused your chicken with the yuzu. So the yuzu mixes with the chicken juice. I have this thing where I tell people like, there's certain foods you bite and slurp at the same time. And this is definitely gonna be one of them. But man, thank you so much. And then Keith, dude, this guy's been doing so much. You guys been traveling, you got a tour going on.
Yeah.
You're on NBC Bring the Funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched you on Hulu.
I know. It's pretty crazy. I'm excited because just by being on the show and having the amount of exposure we're getting, we're basically becoming one of the few you could actually name. And
Yo, you guys are funny.
Thank you.
I knew you were funny. It's not like I knew you were funny,
Right.
but like I was surprised. But you are really.
Thank you, man.
You guys brought it. This is a big network show. It's just kind of cool for me to see like, hey, my buddy's on that show.
Yeah.
He's doing really, really well.
That was pretty
I'm really
wild.
happy for you. But anything else going on with you guys?
I mean, there's stuff always going on with Try Guys, like going to Australia, Singapore to do our Legend of the Internet tour. We're also doing a few shows in the Pacific Northwest in October.
I still have to see that because.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. Part of the show I do is I throw fried chicken into the audience. So if you're there for a show, I'll bring you up. You can help me chuck chicken.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing more fun than throwing chicken tenders into the balconies of historic theaters across the country.
Yeah, I'm sure people love that.
I broke one of the chandeliers.
You did.
I broke a chandelier
with
with a chicken tender.
So people probably never would have thought like a fried chicken could fly, but
Yeah.
it did, and it broke a chandelier.
I think I'm making chicken fly further than it ever has before.
There you go. Heard it right here. Guys, all that information, I'll put it right down there for you. Keith's amazing, one of my good friends here in LA, and chicken connoisseur. So he says it's good, it's amazing, and I came today, and it was definitely supremely delicious. So thanks again for coming. Thank you
pleasure.
guys so much for watching. All the places we went to in this video, down below as well. Till we eat again.